have entered the prep zone tonight. We've zipped it up, baby. Soccer time. Second soccer match. Missed you on Monday, my friend.
I know, man. I wanted to be here. I really did. I wanted to be here. I missed it.
Red Sharp, our color analyst, our soccer guru, the man that made his name the golden toe at Covington, going to provide the technicalities, the technical issues of the game tonight, which, by the way, Fontainebleau, the Bulldogs at home, their season opener, they're playing the Dutchtown Griffins. Let's talk a little bit about the Dutchtown Griffins.
Okay, the Dutchtown Griffins, this is their second game of the season. They lost to Acadiana 3-0 a couple days ago. Always a tough environment here in Fontainebleau to come in and play. Again, 17th and 18th in the power rankings and the coaches poll. So these are two evenly ranked teams at the beginning of the season. We'll see how it pans out after the game, though.
That's true. Fontainebleau now. A little rundown on them, a new coach.
Well, it's a whole new regime here at Fontainebleau, and I talked to the assistant coach a couple months ago, and they've got high expectations for this team at Fontainebleau. And, you know, they really want to get back into the higher power rankings and get a really further push into the playoffs. So I think that this is a good first step and a good test for this team tonight.
Dutchtown Griffins at Fontainebleau Bulldogs, the 17 and 18, which means nothing early season in the coaches poll. They'll be trying to either leapfrog one another or push up that thing. Dutchtown at Fontainebleau. Pre-game with Coach King. Coach, first-year coach, tell us about some of your expectations having taken over this team.
Expectations this season is we're going to play. We're going to come out and we're going to fight in every game, and where the result takes us is where we'll be.
You've had some chance, you know, obviously preseason work here with your kids, some scrimmages. You're ready to go. First game. What are you going to need to do to win?
Be disciplined, take care of our chances. If we finish on our chances, we'll be successful.
Looking at the coaches poll, both of y'all are right neck and neck. Obviously, that's not going to mean a thing tonight. Do you know anything about Dutchtown?
I have no clue. No clue. Never. This first game against them. Actually, this is our first game on the field. Played a little 30-minute scrimmage, so we're still seeing kids. We're excited. We're going to go out and play. Have a good time.
Early season. Lineup changes. Do you foresee you having to make some switches as the game goes on?
Absolutely. There'll be adjustments all night tonight because we're still seeing kids play. This is their first time. It's different from the training ground to the actual game. So, yep.
Pre-game with Coach Larry Chambliss. Coach, Dutchtown, first time we're going to get to see you. Give us a rundown on what you've seen out of your squad so far.
Well, we're still working out, you know, who's going to play where. More seniors than we're used to, but they haven't all seen the field for varsity. We got some really good freshmen, sophomores, and just trying to work out the best combination, and it'll probably take us, you know, 5, 6, 7 games into the season before we figure that out. So we might play 18, 19 kids tonight.
Tonight, you're going to play Fontainebleau. I checked the coaches poll. Both of y'all are neck and neck in that, and both of you, new coach over here, and you're still working out your lineups. They're going to still be working out their lineups. What is it going to take for you to get a victory tonight?
Well, we played Acadiana on Monday night, and that's a top 5 team from last year. And we looked good for a few minutes, and they started, you know, executing and putting it to us. We've got to play quickly, play smart, play simple. You know, not too many touches on the ball, and we got to communicate. That's something that we weren't doing Monday night.
Kickoff time. This would be kind of considered, I guess in other terms, a friendly. It's a preseason match. It's two teams kind of working their way, trying to find each other within their systems, trying to find each other to begin the season and start progressing through the season. Dutchtown and Fontainebleau. Seth Holmes funnels it to the middle. Bridges drops it back, and then it's pushed forward by Caleb Alford.
That's right, Tiger, and this is Fontainebleau's first game of the season, actual first real game, so an important one for them.
We have an offsides call. So there'll be a free kick. And, of course, a new coach for Fontainebleau this year, Coach Jonathan King, bringing in his system.
And he's going to start his team off with a 4-5-1 formation. That's four defenders, 5 midfielders, and a striker.
That one's stolen.
And we'll see how that works out.
A little back and forth in the midfield, just like every other game kind of seems to start. Simmons to Bridges.
That's a nice ball. Looking for a flick, still gets it.
Too many defenders there. Shot on goal, knocked away by the freshman goalkeeper, Christian Carrillo, excuse me. Carrillo with a pretty hefty punt, I would say.
Out of bounds, but nice punt. Carrillo able to knock that down. Pretty strong shot.
That came pretty quickly. Ball on the far side of the field. Going to be a throw in to Dutchtown. Gotro in a battle that he loses this one. Through ball. Defender runs it down and kicks it out of bounds. Zachary Briggs kicks that one out. There'll be a throw in. Seth Holmes will throw it in. This is a set piece opportunity right here early.
Yeah, let's see how Seth can get this in there. That's a nice throw.
Headed out by Evan Wilfong, the defender from Dutchtown.
Fontainebleau really working the ball well on the offensive side early here.
I mean, that was some good passing. Kind of jammed up in there.
They're a little bunched up, but they're still seeing the pass and making correct decisions. It's always a plus when you get a shot off.
It is. Carrillo with the goal kick. Ooh.
Now see, this is what you don't want to do if you're Dutchtown.
Let that ball get in there, huh?
Yeah, if you're going to kick it to your goalie, kick it to the goalie and make sure he knows it's coming, but don't just kind of half kick it.
Dutchtown trying to get something going.
Slip. More slip. And that's cut off.
Schindler drops it back as they go cross field, and that was for Holmes. Didn't get there, but momentarily was controlled. Here's a ball.
Ooh, that was almost a nice through ball to Simmons.
Cameron Gotro from Dutchtown. The throw in on this sideline by Andrew Simmons. And Carrillo comes out, and he'll punt it away.
That's a really high kick.
And it still went out about 40 yards.
He could probably half that height and get some distance on it.
Oh, yeah.
But what are you going to do?
It's game one. Holmes. Bridges is going to cut this one off and make a little run. Through ball that no one can get to.
Too much pace, Tiger.
Too much pace on the ball.
Too much pace to the touchline, sir.
There's a race, but if it has too much pace, you will not get there. Goal kick coming from Dutchtown.
That's a little bit of a miscue in the center of the field.
That was Bridges with that goal kick. Here's a possibility with Redmond. Holmes, as they try to counterattack here. There's a ball up there. Bridges is going to be the man, or Carrillo on the second hop.
Carrillo had to come way off of his line, but he did a good job to read that and intercept it.
Holmes. So early on, Fontainebleau really controlling the ball, which is what you want your team to do.
Yeah, they've had a lot more possession so far. Dutchtown really hasn't threatened.
Simmons laying a ball out here on the right side that Bridges knocks up. Simmons again. This one knocked back. And we have the ball in the midfield. Christian Fontenot going to drop it back. I always worry about that, my friend. And that too right there.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a weak pass, but it's a good way to restart the offense. You can see
Thompson.
That was a tough look there out of bounds. So you can see how it reset Dutchtown's offense just to switch fields, including the goalie.
And they wasted no time in trying to build a counterattack. Thompson.
That's a nice pass.
Redmond.
Here's offside.
You were going to say here's a shot
well,
from
it was
distance,
going to be a shot,
but the offside came.
The whistle blew, and I would have shot it anyway. You know, even with the whistle.
Sam Camarda.
Send a message, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let them know that you can score from that far out, right? Check that. Alford is gonna get the free kick after the offsides. We do not have a clock on tonight. Check that. My colleague has us 8 minutes 16 into the first half. A 40-minute first half we'll be playing.
Nice flick to keep it in to the wrong team. Still good effort.
Gotro trying to get it centered. Bridges dropping back to get it. And Lofaso trying to make a run there.
Foot race.
Oh,
Lofaso gets taken down, no whistle.
No whistle. Bridges drops it back.
Out of bounds. You can tell this is the first game for Fontainebleau and really the second game for Dutchtown. They're kind of knocking the rust off here, and it is a little chilly. What we like to call soccer weather, right, Tiger?
Oh, love it. Love it. This is not as cold as Monday night, so from that aspect, it's good.
This is a Wednesday night, everyone.
Right. Thank you. Thank you for including that little piece of information.
A mere 2 nights later, it's a bit warmer.
Yeah.
But still, and also, you know, we like to talk about the field conditions. It's so close to being after football season that the field's still nice.
We have a late whistle.
Tumble, a little bit of physicality in the middle of the field. But you know as well as I do, as this soccer season progresses, this field is going to deteriorate, and that's what they all do. These cleats really tear it up. So right now, though, the field's nice.
A combination of that, the weather.
The weather, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like a good rain to mess up a field, for sure. Good ball. You know what? I tell you what I'm liking early out of Fontainebleau is that they're trying to string together some passes.
Yeah.
And obviously they've maintained more control time-wise than Dutchtown, but Dutchtown like to counterattack. I can see this already. They're a team that smells blood in the water.
Yeah. That was a good pass. See if he can do anything in the box with it.
Redmond got taken off of that one, but he's still battling.
The Bulldogs just kind of swarm around.
Bridges gets the return pass and tries to funnel it up the right sideline for Simmons, and that one had
out of bounds written all over it.
Yeah, it did. Briggs with the throw in. Pushed ahead by Watts, but then taken away Simmons.
That's a nice settle.
But there's
pass.
a steal. Good break that time by Jeremy Thompson, who's got it now, trying to chip it into that.
There's a good ball right there.
Here's a spot. John Chauvin comes over.
Great defense.
And smothers that.
One of the Fontainebleau defenders kind of escorted him.
I'm going to check that was Josh Braun in goal. Bridges pushing it out left side for Spieth. He chips it in the middle.
That's a nice ball for
Faso.
Spieth really put that where it needed to be.
And defensively, a good job here.
It's a nice run.
Yeah, just to push it up.
Onside.
Simmons. Bridges takes it out of bounds. Zachary Bridges.
It's Zach Briggs.
Briggs, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Briggs has had he's been busy here in the first 12 and a half minutes of this match.
He's going to get a breather as Coach Chambliss is going to
yeah, we got a bunch of subs coming in.
That's what he said in
he's got a rotation.
Yeah, well, he's got 18, 19 players are going to play tonight.
Yeah, there's a big roster here I'm looking at.
Just so he can get a feel for what they can do game-wise. Seth Holmes with the throw in. Ooh. Wilfong on the defense there. There'll be a throw in for Fontainebleau. Bridges dropping it back. That's going to be gathered in. They're going to switch the field.
That was nice.
Schindler going to try to control.
A little tough off of Schindler's chest. That's a tough ball to get down.
The danger I see is if they commit too many guys forward, then one of these breakaways.
What?
Good job of keeping that alive by Spieth. They're going to kick it out. Does Hayden Armstrong? I will say this: Fontainebleau's committed everybody up now, way up.
Well,
I like it.
I think they're still with the 4-5-1, so that's going to put obviously if you can do the math, 6 people up front, basically. Covering midfield up to the striker, but it's basically the 2 outside midfielders turn into players that can make runs on the outside coming in. So it's a really offensive-minded formation.
Seth Holmes will throw in. Good set piece here, deep ball, but nobody in that area. Headed out by a defender. Ball on the turf, kicked out. And here we go.
This is what you're talking about right here.
Cameron Gautreaux drops it off as Dutchtown trying to get it over there. Schindler knocks it down momentarily. Alford up the field. I guess I've seen enough of these games. A team can control it the whole game, and one breakaway just lose the game.
Yeah, we've seen that a lot. We sure have, and that's just the nature of the way these high school teams play. Control really doesn't mean anything. You really have to put points on the board.
You have to get shots, as you said.
Shots,
put the pressure on the goalkeeper,
See,
on the back line.
Right. I'd like to see some overlap.
Overlapping
some
runs?
overlapping runs from
Yeah.
the Bulldogs right now. You know, like I said earlier, to the outside, coming in, get some crosses to the center. They are a little bunched up, like you mentioned earlier, Tiger.
Here's Thompson. Thompson now. Jeremy Thompson puts it off. Trying. That was a nice try.
See, I would take the shot. The shot was there.
Yeah, he tried to get it to Seathan Ward, but like you said, that was at a distance you would have felt comfortable pulling that trigger.
It would have to have been quick, but he had it.
Yeah. But he was trying to pass it. Nothing wrong with that either. Hayden Armstrong.
Well, what happens if you're in the box and someone makes a careless mistake, an errant slide, and then you got a PK, so.
Good save there. Armstrong comes over and kicks it out. Throw in by Spies.
Good ball.
LaFaso.
Ooh, LaFaso trying to split defenders.
Wow. Carrillo went down. I thought a little premature. I think he wasn't to the ball.
Well, they got the job done, but that was a great throw-in to start that entire offensive situation.
Absolutely. No shortage of action here. Bellina with the throw-in. Check that. That was Nick Frederick.
Schindler looking to make something happen. Nice play.
A little give and go here.
Nice little flick on there.
Sean Spies. Cross.
That's a great cross. Nobody on the back post.
That was a good ball. He needed somebody there.
Yeah, that's what Fontainebleau's looking to do right there. We just saw it. They can finish.
Evan Wilfong will take the goal kick. Defense of Dutchtown pretty good so far. They've weathered a couple of early storms. Throw in by Alford. Skips by Tyler Olivier. Schindler.
Yep.
Cross field, switching the field.
Nice little outlet pass. There's a whistle.
There's a whistle.
Kind of a tackle from behind.
Brent Roca took a tumble.
Got his Achilles.
35-yard line.
This is outside the range.
I got to say a little outside. I know where you were thinking.
I know what you were thinking.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's outside the range. You got to just drop this one in.
Drop it in.
And look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Look at that ball.
Oh, you got to get ahead on that. You have got to.
Tyler Olivier.
Close.
You got to find a way, huh?
Who dropped that ball in there, Tiger? Who was that?
Was that Holmes? No.
He's got the black gloves on there. Number one.
Number one, Seth Holmes. Yeah,
Holmes. Yeah. That was a great job. Holmes going to shoulder that down. Nice.
Bulldogs trying to keep the pressure on. That one's pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, I feel like something's going to happen here. Something's building up now for the Bulldogs offensively.
Too close. Too close.
They've really gotten close, especially with that last free kick. I think they're starting to feel like the opportunities are going to present themselves.
But here's a counterattack.
As soon as I say
that, a counterattack comes. Thompson.
Nice turn.
Nice turn. You're right.
Keeps it alive.
Centering ball. That's going to out.
Take the shot.
Gotro, he can't hear you from here.
I know. Something, just, you know, the thing is, man, it's easy to say up here because we can see it, but you got to take the shot. Just take some shots. We can pass all night long. We're 20 minutes in, 21 minutes in or so.
Halfway through the first half.
A little bit of a sloppy play there.
Throw in, though, by Hayden Armstrong. Schindler.
This game is going about like it's supposed to, according to the coaches poll, like we talked about today, pregame. You know, Fontainebleau 17, Dutchtown 18. Doesn't it feel like a 17 and 18 matchup right now?
Yeah, well, it's the first game of the year. There's, like you said, they're knocking the rust off right now.
Right.
There's still some Schindler with that nice steal. There's still things that they have to work out that they don't even know that they have to work out. That's the funny thing about it.
Yeah. But, you know.
Look, here's a defender. Nick Frederick kicks it out. But I'm thinking right now, the early going, I'm like you. I'm waiting for Fontainebleau to do something. They're knocking on the door.
Yeah, I feel like Fontainebleau's got a decided edge. And, you know, Mandeville being as soccer rich as it is, these kids all play with one another, not just in high school. They play on the club level, the rec level. And I know the coaches all, you know, they know all these guys. So, but yeah, this is the first, you know, high school matchup. It's a little bit different.
Throw in by Dutchtown. Olivier trying to keep it alive.
He does.
Me, that was Spies. Seth Holmes pushing it through. And that's going to be run down by Fontenot. So we're going to end up having a goal kick as it goes out.
I thought that could have been a corner.
Well, we're 23 minutes in and have not yet used one word that always seems to crop up.
Yeah?
Yeah, referee.
Oh yeah, we haven't. Well, they've been doing their job.
It's,
you know.
So far so good. Christian Carrillo, a freshman keeper.
Yeah, you're right. The referees have actually been staying out of they're being very what's the word?
Non-plus, whatever.
Inconspicuous.
Inconspicuous. Well, I mean, I hardly know they're there.
Exactly.
How would I say?
Exactly.
That's what I would say.
Which is good. Let the kids play. And this seems to happen every game. A lull. Ball goes out of bounds, inbounds, out of bounds several times. It's a nice crowd here tonight. I mean,
it is for the first game.
For the first game, and yeah, I think there's a lot of things expected from this team this season.
Ooh, dangerous ball. First off, Seathan Ward put the pressure on there to steal it, got it to Jeremy Thompson, and Thompson tried to put it ahead, but that was seemingly going to be nothing. Almost became something.
Yeah. And this is the first throw-in for Dutchtown, and that's a great ball inside the box.
Wolfong's throw in. Woo, that goes wide left. Wait a minute, it's going to be a corner.
It's a corner.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was almost a goal. Then if that got deflected, then
good defense.
Fontainebleau got lucky.
Good defense there. Alex Sheets will take the kick.
A little too deep.
Way cross field.
Yeah. Out of bounds.
Thompson couldn't run it down over there, and there'll be a throw in.
Sheets put way too much on that one.
You know, when you go back and look, the coaches will go back and look after the game, and I don't know what the final score is going to be, but
you don't?
No, not yet. Not yet. I seldom do until it's over. Then I'm usually pretty sure. They'll look at all these things and have to, make corrections. Maroney dropping it back. Schindler
loses the handle, and wow, look at that.
Nice move by Watts. He's weaving through, and he gets a whistle.
What happened?
I
don't know what happened.
Okay, a foul. So Sheets takes a free kick real quick up the sideline. That is Thompson. Thompson with a throw in, and that one comes right. And that seems to happen a lot, as you mentioned earlier. Throw in, back out. Throw in, back out. So Wilfong is over, and he's going to get the throw in. There's man, that was right in the box.
It was.
Fontainebleau had a shot at it and couldn't get anything going there. So the last couple of minutes.
Dutchtown.
Foul. Yeah, Dutchtown. The last couple of minutes, Dutchtown has had something happening down there. One really good chance, but we're not able to get something out of a couple of set pieces. So this one's going to go a whistle. We're going to go the other way. This game is a little different than the JV game. We have 2 linesmen and 1 referee. In the JV game, there were just 2 referee linesmen.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, there was nobody in the middle of the field.
Right. That one turned up by Simmons. That's a dangerous ball in the middle.
They're making it happen, though.
They are.
It is a dangerous ball, but Fontainebleau's not going man on and running those balls down.
Schindler, nice steal. Bridges into the middle.
That's a good look. Ooh.
LaFaso trying to get to it. Maroney back to LaFaso!
Oh.
Carrillo, a late arriver there.
LaFaso just couldn't get a foot on it. I think that was really well defended from that fullback.
I would agree. Stayed with LaFaso the whole way.
I think more than Carrillo, that fullback was was more.
Yes. Yeah, Carrillo again. He to me he has a proclivity to hit the ground early and try to slide in on something. And again, he hit the dirt. Luckily, the ball did not go up anywhere. Again, credit the fullback for a good job. Armstrong.
Stolen. Pop it. Just pop it.
Good defense.
I mean, they really need to take a shot.
Christian Fontainebleau defensively right there.
Just one time.
Just.
Either one of those guys should have taken that shot.
Right. I thought the guy in the middle.
Absolutely.
The guy in the middle. Maroney. Armstrong turns it back. Holmes.
Nice run. Dutchtown defenders all over the guy.
Holmes went with a little spin move there. Ball goes out. They'll get a throw in, the Bulldogs. We're at the dog pound. 30 minutes into the first half of the first soccer match of the year for the Fontainebleau Bulldogs playing the Dutchtown Griffins. There's no score, and a long throw-in coming here. That one headed out. Schindler from distance.
There you go. Nobody expected that, but you see Carrillo on your screen running the ball down.
We always like our games where we have ball boys or ball girls, you know, chasing them down.
Yeah, a lot of times
keeping the game going.
We don't have that luxury. Looks like we do tonight.
Evan Wilfong will take the goal kick. Controlled by Dutchtown.
That's a foot race.
And that one they're going to drop back to Braun.
Watt cut it off, huh?
A battle going down there. And Josh Braun will kick it away. Punt it. Headed back by Greer.
Good ball. That's onside.
Ooh,
this is it.
This
right
is
here.
it. Goal.
Oh, look at this.
Great defense.
Man.
Great defense right there.
That is perfect defense. I mean,
that was open goal.
Wow.
Goalie caught too far out of position.
Well, he got beat.
Got beat, yeah. And
yeah, that was really, really nice from the Bulldogs to be able to recover from that. I thought that was 1-0 coming up, sir.
No doubt. I was with you. Hayes Greer will take the corner. More substitutions for Coach Chambliss. Line drive.
Ooh.
Braun punched it out.
And it's coming.
There'll be a throw in right there.
It's coming right back to him.
This is a dangerous ball. Gets through. Still in the danger zone right there. Counterattack. Let's see. Making a long run.
Nice pass.
Was Simmons.
Schindler.
What did you say? Shoot it.
He's got to get rid of it.
Yeah. He's got too many guys on him.
He got overwhelmed a little bit there. Just dropped that ball off.
Gets it up, but taken away momentarily, and then back and forth really right here. Schindler. Errant pass. Hayes Greer chipping it ahead. Matt Watts. Ryan Redmond had a half-hearted attempt right there that the defender got in front of. He was just trying to flick it, I think, up at the goal. About 6 minutes to go in the half.
Nice defense. And looked like he paid the price for it a little bit.
Throw in now after the stoppage in play. Braun comes out to get that flick. Going to throw it up the sidelines. Open space right here.
He's got all day. He's got all day.
Keep going.
He's got
Push
somebody
it up.
coming on.
Oh,
and he tripped. Still got the pass off, though. This is going to be a beautiful cross.
Connor Kuhn with the block.
Somebody be there for the one time.
Maroney.
Oh, wow.
Maroney.
Couldn't have drawn that up any better.
You were trying to will that one.
Well, there was two guys. There was actually three Bulldogs in the box. I mean,
there's a
nice effort. Nice effort.
Seth Holmes.
Carrillo just happened to be standing right where it was, but See, there's a punt right there, Tiger.
That is a punt.
That's a punt.
Yeah.
He finally got a nice one off.
Yeah.
He shook the rust off of his foot.
Maroney.
Dutchtown kind of whiffed on that one.
That one knocked down. Now chip ahead. See what they can get here. Goes out of bounds. Simmons, Andrew Simmons.
They get the ball.
To throw in. Going to drop it back for Schindler. Eric Schindler drops it back. Alford. Steal by Redmond. But Alford takes it right back. Simmons now.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That was Jacob Stovall.
Stovall.
Took one to the dome.
Yeah, he did. High one for Maroney.
The ball shouldered down.
Maroney's a tad bit bigger
He is.
than his defensive counterparts. This one into the middle. A lot of defenders there, and Matthew Watts said, let's get it out of here. Tieford into the middle. Schindler comes over. Alford. And Redmond still managed to keep that alive.
Well, he received that pass in stride and then just got overwhelmed by the two Bulldog defenders.
That's a pretty good punt right there from Braun.
Yeah, they're both got off a couple of nice punts.
It's going out. We're down under.
Yeah, 2 minutes and some change here in the first half. What's the score?
Nothing, or 0-0. Armstrong, Maroney trying to get there. No, going to be turned up. Good steal over there by Bridges. Then he lost it back. Josh Braun, excuse me. Nice header by Kuhn.
Carrillo way out the box.
And I would say a little bit indecisive right there about what he was going to do. I think he realized, I can't slide and pick it up because I'm out the box. Right.
I hope that he didn't think that because he was way outside the box.
I think, yeah, I know. I think it was that the way he had kind of dropped.
Spatial awareness.
Yeah.
Spatial awareness, Tiger.
Yeah. I'm not sure he was that spatially aware until the last second.
It's a good throw in.
Maroney trying to get a header. There's a kick.
A little bouncer.
Simmons got a little left-footed curl action on that one, but right to Carrillo, who booms it down the field. Watts. Yeah, cross field for Greer. Watts again. Hayes Greer said, I want that ball through there. Eric Schindler said, no, thank you. Let's go the other way.
Greer had plenty of time to kind of settle that and then just took a bad choice.
Run up the far sideline.
First half.
And that'll end the first half. We have no score. Dutchtown at Fontainebleau in the prep zone.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports, fine arts, and learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Tomas. Kickoff. Tomas Ardiak for Dutchtown. We have no score. We're going to bring on, it's the first game of the season, so we're going to bring on Channel 13 intern John Sartori to give you some play-by-play alongside our color analyst, Mr. Rhett Sharp.
Dutchtown off to a quick start. 0-0. John, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you. Thanks, Tiger, for handing it off. Rhett, what did you see in that first half?
Well, I'll tell you what, Fontainebleau started off pretty strong. A lot of nice, crisp passes, doing what they wanted to do. Just couldn't finish, and like I said, they need to start taking shots. I think Coach King probably relayed that message.
Absolutely, you said it. They need to take shots. And early on, Fontainebleau advancing the ball, much like they did in the first half. And that one will be out of bounds, awarded to Dutchtown. Throw in.
Will Fong.
Is now Ardiak on the move, stolen from Fontainebleau, and that's going to be a foul on Tomas Ardiak. Free kick for Fontainebleau from number 15, Sam Camarda. Stolen back by Dutchtown. And now the Griffins on the counter. And that attack quickly stifled by Fontainebleau.
Josh Braun runs up. Dutchtown, though, at the end of the first half kind of picked up some steam and were able to take some shots and get some nice throw-ins.
Fontainebleau on the
nice
attack.
Ball onside. Man.
Nice job right there. The goalkeeper, Christian Carrillo, a freshman who had a very solid first half. Made a few mistakes that you expect out of a freshman, but overall pretty solid.
He likes to play way off his line, but we didn't talk about Carrillo being a freshman. That's pretty strong for this Dutchtown team for a freshman to be in the goal.
Absolutely, Brett. As now the Griffins looking to get something going.
Cut off.
Fontainebleau with it now. And they're on the attack again. Is now, we'll see if a team can settle in and get some possession. We haven't seen too much of it tonight. Dutchtown really struggled keeping possession in the first half.
Yeah, early on they really did.
And now, just to say that,
nice pass.
they're on the attack.
A little give and go.
Need a cross.
And that's going to be
and they are
cut off. Corner kick.
Corner kick for Dutchtown. Are we going to see our first goal of the evening?
I don't know, man. This is a good opportunity to do it. Last time Dutchtown took a corner kick from this corner, opposite sides, obviously, from the first half, my man bombed it. That's Gautreaux. He bombed it a little too far over the back post.
Gautreaux again, cross far out of the goal.
Wilfong tried to keep it
in the air. Dutchtown still has possession. And this one heading towards the sideline. Throw in for Dutchtown.
Thompson.
To Gautreaux. Gautreaux dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. And Fontainebleau with a quick throw in. Dutchtown gets it right back. As Tomas Ardiak has it, but Fontainebleau. Strong defense from them tonight. They haven't let Dutchtown get too many opportunities. Throw in for number.
That's Evan Wilfong.
Wilfong throws it in.
Oh, wow.
Ball's lost and it's too high.
Over the top.
Over the crossbar. The second missed opportunity from Dutchtown tonight.
Yeah.
And because of it, we still have no score from the dog pound. Fontainebleau High School, Dutchtown Griffins, and the Fontainebleau Bulldogs.
Yeah, 0-0. That's Holmes. Nice move. Looking for someone up front.
Good hustle there. That looked like number 7, Anthony. What a cam. Struggle near the sideline. Now Fontainebleau advances.
Nice ball from LaFaso.
Throw in for. Waiting to see who takes it.
It's going to be Seth Holmes.
Seth Holmes, a name we've said a lot tonight.
Yes, Seth's got a big throw in, and this is a great scoring opportunity for the Bulldogs.
Fontainebleau loads the box. A great throw. Still loose,
Knocks
headed.
it down. Carrillo in the right spot again. Somehow Carrillo finds these. He knows he's got a little bit of an instinct out there as a freshman.
But as we saw in the first half, the instinct almost came back to bite him a few times. Sure. He came well out of the box to retrieve a few balls.
Good point. Good point.
Throw in Fontainebleau.
Ooh.
And we have two players.
Man, that's a little bit of a collision on the outside the field of play there.
Yep. And now we have a whistle. Foul on Fontainebleau. Dutchtown with it as Christian Fontenot took a big hit there on the sideline. Looked like he might have been injured, but he jogged that one off.
It's good sportsmanship. The Bulldog player helped him up.
Absolutely. Free kick, booted downfield, and Fontainebleau takes back possession as quickly as they lost it. And now the Bulldogs have a chance.
Nice settle.
3-on-3. Can they get across?
Olivier. A little bit of time.
Headed back downfield. Ooh, and that's got to be a foul, and
absolutely.
It will be.
That's Nick Tieford with a nice shoulder. He's also their backup goalie, so I would expect that from someone out there on the field that plays the goalie as well. I really would. I would expect that.
Seth Holmes crosses it in, and there's no one there except Carrillo.
With a ball straight to Carrillo. So we're about 7.5 minutes in. And it's still 0-0 here at the Dog Pound. Dutchtown with a nice, almost touchline to touchline.
Kicked up in the air, Dutchtown now has a chance if they can get across here.
Couldn't fit that through.
Nice move, nice dribble move. And now Fontainebleau has a chance. Rhett, we talked earlier.
Olivia gets pushed off. What's up, man?
We talked earlier in the pregame about how Fontainebleau might be changing sets. Are they still going with the 4-5-1?
It looks like they are to be, but it's really hard to tell sometimes when you switch formations. But the assistant coach did tell me they would go with a 4-3-3 and just start a barrage of offensive attack if they needed to, and I really think they need to.
Absolutely.
It looks like it's still 4-5-1 or something to that effect with Olivier.
Dutchtown with an opportunity. Shot is in.
Wow.
Goal.
That's
number 15.
Number 35.
Number 35.
Seth and Ward.
Right now, Ward's goal.
Seth Ward kind of snuck in there and was able to get kind of a trickler across the goal line, and it's 1-0 Dutchtown with just under 10 minutes have gone by in the second half. Fontainebleau looking to get something started quickly here with Spiess up the far sideline.
He dribbles it off his own leg out of bounds.
And that's what we talk about all the time. You know, these games can be controlled by one team for most of the game, and then boom, just like that, Seth Ward was able to finish and take the lead for Dutchtown.
17th and 18th ranked teams in the power rankings, and we've got a very evenly matched game as we expected we would.
Yeah.
Dutchtown right now the better team, 1-0, but Fontainebleau looking for the equalizer. It's kicked up, and we'll see which way they call it.
Yeah, Fontainebleau's got to start taking, letting the ball go a little bit more when they get down into the 18-yard box or so, taking shots. And here comes Holmes again Let's see if someone can get ahead on it, get through there.
Throw. And this one
corner
is
kick.
going to be another corner.
Yep. So Holmes is going to take this as well. Eventually, one of these is going to have to.
Chip shot in.
Nice ball.
Still alive and now cleared by the Griffins. That one still loose, and now Dutchtown has possession, advanced, and this one will be taken by the keeper.
Josh Braun. Braun comes off and puts a nice foot on that. What happened here?
We'll have some subs.
We've got some type of foul occurred. Offside. I didn't see it. I was looking down at the paper. The old roster. And that was, I don't know what that was.
Referee's been very quiet tonight.
Yeah, they've been doing a pretty good job so far. You know, a lot of times I will be very vocal in disagreeing with the referees sometimes, as Tiger will attest. But no complaints from me tonight as far as that goes.
Throw in for Fontainebleau as Dutchtown kicks it out of bounds, advance it about 10 yards, and the Bulldogs will try again. Deep throw, headed in, and offsides on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Dutchtown has been able to play a trap. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose, but they've caught the Bulldogs offsides a few times in this match. A lot of times you'll see teams play the traps, you know, with intent, and it's really fascinating to watch when they step up and catch teams, you know, multiple times in a row offsides. I don't think that's the case here with Dutchtown tonight, but that's a dangerous game to play when you do it. And Dutchtown on the move now. Little give and go, then that's offside. See.
Now the referees.
So we're just exchanging offside penalties.
Yep.
Can't see the number.
It's number 18, Caleb Alford, on the free kick that time. See who can control it. Looks like the Griffins will. Oh, and a poor pass.
Yeah, that's cut off by Maroney. And then taken right back by Dutchtown. Nice ball up the sideline. He's got all the
2-on-1.
Got shut down, though. That's great. That's a great cutoff from Alfred, I believe, again.
And something I'm seeing at Dutchtown, that opportunity in the first half, that was a great defensive play by Fontainebleau. It doesn't look like the Griffins are very pass happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want to counterattack.
As you saw, they had a 2-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
The cross never happened, or else it might be 2-0 right now, Dutchtown.
Well, Alfred really had some shutdown speed there, and I don't think that that my man on the Dutchtown side, nice shot.
Oh!
There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Right there is what they need to keep doing, because you see, Carrillo, he's a freshman.
Yep.
He's not used to seeing these balls come at all these different angles like that. That's a shot they need to take all day long, and they've had it.
Shot was so far out, caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Almost caught Carrillo off guard.
Yeah, we were talking, and then
now
it was
corner.
a rocket shot. Holmes sends one in. He's going to get it back. Nice ball.
And this one, I believe, will be another corner.
That's another corner kick. So Holmes is going to get another opportunity to put the Bulldogs in a. Well, he's gonna. This is a throw in now. Okay, see, this is so far. You can see the post in our way there.
Here we go.
That's a great ball. Punched up.
Still alive.
Still in the box.
And now.
Corner kick the other way.
Whew.
So this game all of a sudden has just switched gears. And this is going to be A.J. Battle.
Battle sends this one in. Great cross, but no one's there. And Dutchtown, at least for the moment, keeps
Pardon me,
their
that
lead
wasn't
intact.
Battle, that was Bridges. Pardon me, that's 22. So that was Bridges with the corner kick. It's their first game and our first game seeing them, so pardon us if we get the names wrong initially. Watts.
Ooh.
And that's not Watts. That is Watts. Pardon me.
Tough break. Sam Carmada there, as it would have been Fontainebleau ball, but Carmada hustling there, kicked the ball incidentally out of bounds, and the Griffins have another scoring chance with
Wilfong.
Wilfong throwing in. This one is in the box. Now cleared by the Bulldogs and out of bounds.
The Bulldogs have their biggest man, Christian Maroney, up front. I mean, they've got, I don't know if he's got the speed. I don't know. There's got to be a reason for it. I don't know much about Christian, but he's the biggest guy on the field. If my man gets a shot on it, I think he could probably put some juice on it. What do you think?
Absolutely. Big kid, big leg.
Yeah.
Rhett Sharp putting me on the spot there.
We got a little throw-in situation up the far sideline.
And so now
Alfred kind of mishit that, but someone was there to keep it in. No, they weren't.
quick throw in from Dutchtown.
That's a good ball. Watts trying to keep it down and play.
Good
Watts
hustle
is
by Watts.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
And now it's an opportunity, but great
Yeah, it was
job.
good defense.
Great defense. And that'll be a foul. Kind of a
I don't know.
of a
I'm gonna
touchy
disagree
issue
with
right
that.
there.
Holmes was just kind of trying to get around Wilfong, and that was kind of a ticky-tack foul right there.
It will be number 48, Hayden Armstrong.
From 50 yards out. See what he can do.
And that one is headed up in the air. Still alive, head in.
Wow,
What a goal!
Unbelievable. That was an amazing shot.
Number
that was a header.
4, Evan Wilfong.
Wilfong doing it defensively and offensively now.
Top right corner.
He just kind of darted in from the left side, left to right, in front of the goal and put a head on it, and really caught Braun off guard. And so that is going to make it 2-0. Dutchtown Griffins have kind of turned it on here and put Fontainebleau in a little bit of a hole.
And this is, for the last 5 minutes or so, I'd say, the first time Dutchtown has been able to, they've looked like Fontainebleau did in the first half, controlling the ball well and getting a lot of scoring opportunities.
Yeah, here's Watts. He's going to drop it off. Fontainebleau looks a little out of sorts right now. Kind of reeling.
Dutchtown just looks more fresh, for lack of a better term, and another chance.
Wow, that's just a missed opportunity right there.
Still alive.
Wilfong coming in trying to look for
shot.
another goal
That
there.
one's wide, but good hustle from number 12.
Look, that could have been another goal right there. The Dutchtown just kind of squandered. That ball just trickled in front of 2 players, and they couldn't get a foot on it. That's going to end up with a Dutchtown corner kick, number 11.
It's going to be Cameron Gautreau on the corner for Dutchtown.
Let's see what Gautreau can do. We're going to have Dutchtown Griffins crashing the goal.
Headed away.
Well defended by Alfred, I believe.
Kicked up, and Fontainebleau clears it. And now this might be an opportunity for the Dogs.
Maroney.
Kicks it forward. Can he win the foot race?
He's got Schindler.
Schindler unable to control that one. But the Fontainebleau crowd loves the effort. This is Jeremy Thompson Great defense there from Thompson for Dutchtown. Throw in for Fontainebleau. Holmes to throw. Still in the box.
Knocked straight down.
And that one would be worth 3 in football.
Yeah, he put it over the top.
So Dutchtown will have a goal kick. Still 2-0. Dutchtown over Fontainebleau here. About 21 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, we're about halfway through the second half, and Dutchtown, both of their goals have come in the second half. They've actually turned the tide, I would say, and the Bulldogs now, like I said earlier, are definitely on their heels, and they need Terrence Maroney.
Ooh, and is it going to be offsides? It will not be. Chance for Fontainebleau. Goalkeeper comes out of the box, and there's a goal to draw it within 1.
That is
number 22, I believe.
Yeah, number 22. That's Bridges. That's James Bridges. Nice work. Just able to get a foot on it and get it past through Carrillo and all the rest of the Dutchtown defense. And now we've got a game, what we call a soccer match, or a football match if you're in Europe or South America. These two teams are now trading punches, and the momentum might switch now again back to Fontainebleau like it had been in the first half. We'll have to see.
And there you see Carrillo's Achilles heel coming back to bite him there, coming out of the box.
Yeah.
It went under him into the net for Fontainebleau, and it's a 2-1 game. Bulldogs have the momentum and the ball here.
Halford sends it up. Maroney, who's really good at outlet pass. I mean, he's got a good vision for seeing runs coming around him and overlapping passes and such. And I can see why the Bulldogs have him up there.
Absolutely. Ball controlled, looking to pass.
Yeah, look, he's got a way about him to control the shot.
Carrillo puts his body in front of that one.
See,
stops
I'm a big fan of what they're doing now. Take the shots. Carrillo is a freshman, and they need to know that. I mean, he's done a great job. Don't get me wrong. Look, they're still winning the game, and a lot of it has to do with Carrillo for Dutchtown, but he's a freshman.
And I'm interested to see if Dutchtown plays it conservatively or if they keep going for kill shots now that Fontainebleau's drawn closer with that goal.
You know, I think that's a great point. I think when they were up 2-0, they kind of sat back and were trying to play a little defensive ball, and now that it's 2-1, they're going to have to switch gears, and that's a great ball in the box.
And this one, a great
Braun
save.
just kind of slides through, and that was Watson Braun.
Put his body on the line that time, and now Dutchtown has to regroup. They're still in dangerous territory.
Ooh.
And this one's headed up and just a bit too high that time.
Wow.
So there's our answer. Would Dutchtown play it safe?
Yeah, they're not.
They are not. Goal kick. And a poor one at that as it gives the ball right back to Dutchtown. And now the Griffins have a chance with number 27.
He just runs through everybody. Braun has to come out and make a great stop there. Gotro just kind of powered through a couple of defenders.
Now
that's another nice pass from Maroney.
Can Dutchtown clear it? They will. This one is going to be out of bounds. Throw in Fontainebleau.
Quick throw in up the near sideline here.
Stolen from the Griffins, by the Griffins from the Bulldogs, I should say. But now the Bulldogs have numbers. As we are at the 25-minute mark. Second half, Dutchtown leads Fontainebleau 2-1 here.
After a 0-0 first half, it's been a barrage of goals here in the second. Dutchtown's going to get a free kick after a little bit of a trip.
It was a looked like 21 from up here, and that is 21. We do not have anyone listed as number 21 on the Fontainebleau roster. But it's a foul on him.
Yeah, he's out there. He's out there.
Dutchtown with a chance. Headed up.
Like slow motion all of a sudden.
Still alive. Gotro gets it stolen from him. Gotro one more time.
Through the legs, and that's going to be an outlet pass to the far corner.
Looking across it. Ooh.
Outside netting.
Close call for Fontainebleau.
Certainly
there.
was. Dangerous ball. I think Braun was in position, but it definitely had potential.
Absolutely. And
Alford is going to set up to take the goal kick. Let's see if the Bulldogs can come up with a late counter. Well, it's not late, but it's getting there. I mean, you know, we're down to 15 minutes to play.
You definitely don't want to wait to try to tie this one up every foul.
No, you want to go ahead and try to get it going as soon as you can, no doubt.
I'm really loving the Dutchtown defense here in the second half, flying all over the field.
Yeah, I think they've realized the importance of this game, and they came in and you know, took the lead like that. And I think it's given them a lot of confidence to finish the game.
As we've got offsides well down the field, about 30 yards from where the ball was.
I think it was out of. I think it was out of bounds a little bit back there.
Ah.
Yeah. But they played on. You know how they do. You know, the soccer players out of bounds. The out of bounds line is just like another.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
Brett Sharp with expert color commentary.
Yeah, the out of bounds line doesn't mean anything.
As that'll be Holmes. As Fontainebleau looks to set up the offense with Seth Holmes. He passes it, cleared by the Griffins, as Alford will throw in. Deep throw, headed. Now Dutchtown will control.
Alex Sheep.
And they've got, they almost had a chance there. It was one-on-one, but Fontainebleau won that matchup.
Bridges.
No one able to control that one.
Goal scorer. Trying to make something happen.
Oh, dangerous play.
Carrillo
Ball
again.
still loose. Carrillo's on the ground.
Maroney knew it. Couldn't do anything with it. Now Dutchtown on the move.
And now Dutchtown.
Onside.
Number 15, Ryan Redmond.
And Redmond gets.
Can he control it? Kicks it out.
It was 3-on-3. It still is. And there's a shot.
And that one will be easily handled down there.
Watts just kind of took that one off the side of his foot. That was a kind of a poor effort. Braun's going to punt it out. It was a 3-on-3 there for a second, and Dutchtown with another missed opportunity. Dutchtown looking for a handball, doesn't get it, and the Bulldogs are going to stay on the attack for the moment. Bridges.
Nice steal. Bridges needs to cross this one.
Nice. Shoot.
Take the shot. He does, and it's just wide right of the goal. But
yeah, it was a great setup from Bridges.
Fontainebleau keeping Dutchtown on their heels at the 29-minute mark. Second half, Dutchtown 2, Fontainebleau 1. Griffins will have a goal kick.
Carrillo almost finds himself in a lot of trouble there again for Dutchtown. He needs to settle down a little bit and kind of trust his defenders more.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll come with experience. Only a freshman.
Watts gets cut off.
And now a lot of the Dutchtown defenders were back on offense. Fontainebleau has numbers themselves on offense. Some miscommunication there, but it's recovered well from the Bulldogs.
Nice drop-off pass from Holmes.
Cross. There's no one there except Carrillo.
We had Maroney kind of crashing in, but he was a little too late to the party.
Good punt from Carrillo. Battled for and taken in from the Bulldogs. By the Bulldogs.
Bridges with a nice little turn there.
Bridges kicks that one forward and out of bounds to Dutchtown. 10 minutes to go.
Zach Briggs set to send this one back into play.
Briggs throws it in.
Like a little push there.
Referee's letting him play, and that is a blatant push on Dutchtown. And we'll see here, Fontainebleau, this is striking distance on this free kick.
He's going to have to drop it in.
Yep.
Bridges.
Short, headed up. Bulldogs still have the ball. Inside. And now, 2-on-1. But just a little too much on that one for
nice
the
turn.
Griffins.
Yeah.
To be able to control.
Alford sends that one out of play. He had a Dutchtown player right in his face. And we've got less than 10 minutes to go in the match. Bulldogs down by 1. Dutchtown has come into Mandeville tonight and they've done what they've had to do so far.
Do the Bulldogs have one more goal in them to equalize this one? They're trying here. Ooh.
Schindler
unable to control that one, and no foul.
Play on, they say.
Schindler trying to control this one.
Watts and Schindler are going at it.
Watts with it, passes it up.
Good ball onside.
Redmond.
And then the second pass was offside, and Braun slid in.
He was looking for Tomas Ardiak. Good job. John Schloven that time. The goalkeeper for Fontainebleau.
Put Schloven in there now?
As that'll be a foul on Dutchtown, a push from behind. And Seth Holmes will have the free kick. Stolen away quickly by the Griffins. Advanced.
Chauvin is your goalkeeper for the Bulldogs.
This will be offside.
And that comes in from Tiger Edwards. Tiger, was Braun in the first half? Okay. Just so I'm on the same page as everyone here. Okay. Maybe he wasn't. All right. Okay. First game for everyone.
Out of bounds. It will be Fontainebleau throw in with Brent Rocha. As we have a substitute, it looks like, for Fontainebleau. Rocha to throw in.
Olivier.
Ooh, nice move.
Schindler.
Schindler with it.
No, I'm sorry, that's Holmes. Holmes.
Now Bridges.
Gets it away to Olivier.
Here we go, a shot, but this one is hooking.
That never had a chance.
Yeah.
Just never had a chance.
So we're down to 6 minutes left, barring stoppage time in this one.
Shouldn't be a whole lot of that. But that is referee's discretion, as you know.
Looks like Landon Loke to take the goal kick. Bulldogs kick it forward. There's now just a little back and forth near midfield between both teams.
Fontenot sends it forward for Dutchtown. Watts.
This one looks like it's heading out, and it is. So
You
the
are
Bulldogs.
correct, sir. The Bulldogs, the time is running out.
Yep, I was just about to touch on that.
Yeah.
About 2 or 3 chances maybe left for Fontainebleau.
Well, they're going to have to put something together real fast and then just start taking some shots. I feel like I've been repeating myself tonight with that, but that is something that they're going to have to look at and kind of re-examine. I know it's pretty when you put together passes, and it's really, really nice to string together 2 or 3 and then make it work. But sometimes when you get down like this, just go ahead and take one and see what happens.
Absolutely.
Because it wasn't that long ago, Carrillo almost got caught off guard completely. Had to make like a diving kind of hand save.
Holmes inside.
And Carrillo's there. I mean, you know, that ball did not have much on it, but Carrillo was in the right spot. So
Carrillo to punt this one away. Does so. It's now. Can Dutchtown get one more in the net? They have a chance here. Shot too high.
Yeah, that was just off again.
And it looks like we have a
all right, so we're back in play after a brief stoppage for an injury. Looks like he's going to be okay. Kind of hobbled, but generally nothing. Well, it looks maybe kind of serious, but we'll have to see.
Dutchtown with a chance. They're less than 3 minutes away from having a victory over Fontainebleau in Fontainebleau's first game of the season. A shot, but this one's well right.
That's Ardiak with the shot. And Dutchtown, I think, is really starting to feel that they've come in to Mandeville and they're going to come away with the victory after a loss to Acadiana just a couple of days ago. So this is going to be a big morale booster for them to recover like that.
Yeah, and a tough loss against Acadiana, 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 is a tough one because, you know, that means they pretty much they put it on you pretty good. And, you know, Fontainebleau's going to come away with this one. And unless something crazy happens, and it might, they're going to come away with a better understanding of what they might need to do moving forward in the season. Because, you know, they're a good team, obviously.
Absolutely.
You know, no doubt about that. Dutchtown just, and look at this, still on the move.
So if the Bulldogs can do something with this possession, they'll probably have, this might be their last chance. And Dutchtown quickly stifles that chance. As now the Griffins.
Oh, this is dangerous, but looks like the center back kind of took care of that.
Teaford inside, crosses that one. Ball still loose, and this might be it for Fontainebleau, as we've got about a minute 15 seconds to play in this one. That one saved. Oh, but off the side of Olivier's foot.
Yeah,
and now a chance for Dutchtown.
Whoa.
Up in the air.
The ball spun in the opposite direction.
Yep.
And Dutchtown unable to convert.
Tough break, and it looks like we got another injured Bulldog.
Another injured Bulldog. That's Bridges.
Yep.
It looks like he's cramping up a little bit.
He's played very well tonight.
Yeah, he's the goal scorer. So yeah, I would say he did some good work for them. It's just looks like he cramped up there for a moment.
Throw in for Dutchtown. Ooh, that was dangerous, but
in the box, Chauvin comes out, takes out number 5, Teaford.
So kicked out by Chauvin. Less than 20 seconds to play. Can Fontainebleau equalize it? It's loose.
Maroney looking for
Maroney
Olivier.
it, but unable to find him. Can they steal it back?
That's a nice move there
it's
from
cleared, and
Ardiak.
that might do it. Out of bounds. Fontainebleau has it.
We are in stoppage time, everyone. We had a couple of brief injuries, so this could be, I'm guessing, from 1 to 2 minutes. So we'll see. Fontainebleau's really got their back against the wall now. Dutchtown is in full defensive mode as that ball's put out by Will Fong, who also scored this game.
And he's been the difference as he had the second goal, which is going to turn out to be the difference maker, barring Fontainebleau scoring here.
Olivier,
might be the
nice
last possession.
go.
And this might be something. It's kicked out of bounds by Dutchtown.
Yeah, Will Fong did it defensively and then finished it offensively.
Quick throw in Olivier, and that could have been dangerous. Fontainebleau unable to capitalize.
Holmes
with it.
Couple of nice moves.
Still got it. He's got to find somebody to pass it to.
He's going to have to turn it around.
Can he cross
Looking
it?
to the corner.
Oh, is that going to be a foul? It will not be.
It will not be. Corner kick.
Corner kick. So here we go. This might be.
This is the one now.
This might
is
be it.
Holmes sets up
the corner
for what might be the final play of this match. Bulldogs down by 1. Let's see what happens.
Here we go. Fontainebleau loads everybody up.
Holmes directing traffic.
Line drive.
Back post.
Oh, it had a chance. Holmes is not going to be able to get this one. Dutchtown clears it. Fontainebleau kicks it back to Carrillo. And he loses it! And it is a!
Carrillo covers
it up at the last second.
Carrillo really almost.
Unbelievable. Wow.
I got to tell you, that's a heck of a finish there. Carrillo really with a big mistake and then able to back into it and cover it up. Went off the top of his hands.
And Dutchtown might be adding to their victory. They will not be. Great save by Chauvin.
Knocks it down. Well, that was exciting.
Yes, it was. And apparently we're not done yet, as we're still playing here.
Yeah, we're 42 minutes in now.
So I'm not going to say Fontainebleau won't get another chance because we are still playing. And they're trying to get the ball at midfield.
Holmes trying to find somebody. He was looking for Wetcam.
Cleared again by the Griffins off the side of Chauvin's foot as he tried to kick it downfield. Fontainebleau will have a throw in. Stolen away by the Griffins.
Nice defense from the Bulldogs.
Kicked
Maroney shoulders it over.
Ball's loose, and that will do it.
That's going to do it.
Dutchtown comes into Fontainebleau and takes this one 2-1. Rhett, take it away.
We'd like to send our thanks out to all the people responsible for bringing you this game tonight, starting with our superintendent of schools, Mr. Trey Folst, our director at Channel 13, Dr. Melody Swang, our cameraman and editor-in-chief at Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams out there in the weather tonight. Charles Tiger Edwards was with us tonight, alongside me with John Sartori.
There you go.
My man right here. I'm Rhett Sharp. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.